And joining me now, of course, on the Southern scene, we're happy to have one of the Clue crew members, Sarah Whitcomb Foss, a familiar name. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's so great to see you here in Savannah.
I know.
I mean, you've been all over the world. Now, you've been a Clue crew member for quite some time.
So 14 years.
14 years.
I know.
Let's walk me through the process of how you became a Clue crew member.
Well, back in 2001, Jeopardy had this idea of having these traveling correspondents, and they were really looking for fans of the show, people who wanted to travel the world, loved Jeopardy, and get paid. I can't think of a better job. I was working at the time in northern Michigan as a morning news anchor. I was getting up very early, driving in snow, which coming from Arizona was my hometown, I was terrible at. And I saw it on Jeopardy, this application opportunity. They wanted you to send in a videotape, 3 minutes long, saying why you'd be a good Clue crew member. They had given 3 sample clues they wanted you to deliver to make sure you would do correct pronunciations and things. I sent in my tape back on VHS, along with about 5,000.
I know. Technology-wise,
I know.
You know?
About 5,000 others sent in theirs, and they did a series of callbacks in Atlanta, LA, New York, Chicago, down to 500, 100, flew 20 of us out to LA, and I was one of the lucky ones who was chosen, and it's just the gift that keeps on giving. I'm still able to say I'm a Clue crew member 14 years later.
For some of our viewers who are not familiar with how many Clue crew members there are, how many are there?
There are 3. We are a mighty team of 3, Jimmy, Kelly, and myself.
Because it seems like it would be a massive group.
Yeah.
You know, because you have to cover a large territory. Now, just in being a Clue crew member, you've traveled the world.
I have. I can actually say I've been to all 7 continents with Jeopardy, which is just
serious?
incredible. Yes, yes.
All 7 continents.
All 7. And Antarctica was actually my favorite. I know,
you know,
people are surprised to hear that.
And then word has it, if I'm not badly mistaken, you actually jumped into the water there.
I did. Why not?
I mean, I can't even imagine. I'm such a warm weather girl. I can't even imagine doing that.
I am too, but it was one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. And then 2 years later, I happened to be in the Arctic, so then I jumped in those waters. So I like to say that I've done a bipolar plunge. A major attraction at FAO Schwartz is piano dancing, just like Tom Hanks and Robert Loggia did in this 1988 film.
Sarah.
What is big?
Yes, she got to do that, and I didn't.
I've even had the chance to go shrimping here in Savannah out on a shrimp boat. So that has to be one of the top.
You've had what kind of experiences you've had here in the coastal area?
Yes, Savannah shrimping on a shrimp boat was awesome. Pulling in our big basket and boiling up those shrimp, that was delicious.
Well, and what do you think of the Savannah area? I mean, you've been here before many times. I mean, what do you think of this area?
I think of good food when I think of Savannah.
We love good food here on the Southern scene,
yes,
too.
I mean, my main goal today with the team from our contestant department was to figure out where we were having dinner. And we've been taking recommendations from people who are here to audition for the test. And, you know, we want to make sure we get the best because we're only here for a limited time. So, and beauty. I mean, we don't have this type of landscape in Los Angeles. So just to come here and we're staying on the water and to be down by the river and I've had a few love bugs as well to welcome me here, so, you know.
Why do you feel that Jeopardy has been so successful for so many years? I mean, I've been in the TV market, specifically this market, for going on 30 years. And Jeopardy has always been a favorite here. I mean, you let something go wrong with our signal on TV at Jeopardy time, and our phones go crazy. Jeopardy is just extremely successful. What do you attribute to that success?
I think Jeopardy represents Americana in so many ways. I mean, you mentioned that you've been at the station for many years. Jeopardy has been with families for 31 years with Alex Trebek, even longer with Art Fleming, and it just represents what is familiar. You know, dinner time, watching Jeopardy with your family, and every night it's a different show. It's a different group of categories, and we always joke, you know, one night you feel like you're brilliant, and the next night not so much, because it really is about the categories. And so, you know, for a toddler, if it's a Disney animated movies category, they're going to excel. And there could be a different category that an elderly person in your family. I mean, it really is a show for everyone, and it represents, I think, the best part of our country. It's that willingness and that wanting to learn about different things that you know about, and then recognize those that you do know about. And it rewards something wonderful. It rewards knowledge.